Hey guys, Dustin Pass here. It's Sunday afternoon. I hope you've had as good of a weekend as I have had. It's actually been great. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about an opportunity coming up, but also I want to give you some of my background. The first big trade I ever made, I'd say the first, we'll say $10,000 or more trade I ever made, was trading the news. All right, I used to trade the news almost 100%. That's all I did. In fact, I created some software years ago where it was almost like arbitrage. We were getting that data in advance. And so we would trade things like the non-farm payrolls or the gross domestic product. And I was trading currency at the time. And I had a Bloomberg terminal. And of course, that Bloomberg terminal gave me the data within milliseconds. And so there was an expectation, all right? There's analysts out there, and they would set an expectation. The market would adjust to that. And so maybe you were trading the non-farm payrolls, and you thought there was going to be 150,000 new jobs. Well, when that data came out, if it came out much greater than expected, well, we would see massive moves in the currency market. And because I was getting that data in real time, we were able to actually trade on that information and make tens of thousands of dollars. It was the easiest money I ever made. Now, that doesn't work anymore. The technology has caught up, and you just can't execute fast enough. The platforms break down. They'll hold your orders out. But the next best thing is trading insiders, all right? Because it's almost like knowing what's going to happen before it happens. And that's really what was going on. We were trading on information that the public didn't have yet. And we were entering the market, and then the market would move. And the great thing about following insiders, especially if you see big purchases right before earnings are coming out or something like that, it's a really good sign. And we've got a couple of stocks that have earnings coming out next week I want to tell you about. And in fact, we just closed one down last week. This is actually a stock that we were in, WMS. See this big green candle? This is earnings. All right, this is an earnings report. It came out way better than expected. And just like when I was trading news, the market shot up. We actually closed our options down for a little over 400% on the stock, and we were only in a few months. So we actually had another one we closed down last week too. But the important takeaway here is this week we have two stocks that we're in right now in the insider report. Two stocks that have massive insider buying, and it's coming just before we see earnings being announced next week. So if you'd like to get your hands on these stock tickers, you need to be an Inside Report member, okay? You got to be a member. The way you become a member is by signing up. So I want to tell you a little more about how it works, what you're going to get. We have a webinar you can watch on demand. There should be links below this video somewhere. And our hope is that the charts on these two tickers symbols that we're in, these two stocks we're in, is going to look something like this come next week, and our options are going to be way up. All right, so ideally, you guys are going to check out this webinar. You're going to realize this is an amazing opportunity, and you're going to join us and make a bunch of money this week, guys. So anyway, sign up, attend a webinar, and I hope to see you in the members area. Take care, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.